Dear friends, this part of our group speech, the journalist Jamal Khashoggi's murder, that he was killed in the consulate in Istanbul, I would like to make a statement. First of all, the late Khashoggi and his fiancée and friends and family and the nation and the media, I would like to express my condolences. First of all, let's do a memory backtrack. Jamal Khashoggi, first of all, on the 28th September, on a Friday, around 11:50, for his marriage paperwork, he goes to the Istanbul Saudi General Consulate, and it is clear that there was a premeditated road map, and some of the staff of the consulate, the fact that they hurried back into their country shows that the plans were made there. On the 1st of October at 16:30, the operation, one day before the operation, so on Monday at 16:30, three people team came to Istanbul and settled in the hotel and went then to the General Consulate. And another team from the General Consulate made their work at the Belgrade Forest and in Yalova. The second group again arrived in Istanbul and settled at the hotel. Amongst them also was a group of 9 with a general amongst them. They arrived with a private jet and settled at a different hotel. A total of 15, this group, in the morning at 9:50 in the morning, and between 9:50 and 11 in the morning, they arrived separately and met at the General Consulate. First, the hard disk was removed from the CCTV of the General Consulate, and Jamal Khashoggi was phoned at 11:50, and his appointment was confirmed. At the same day, Khashoggi arrived from London to Istanbul as a pedestrian. He walked to the consulate building. Of course, his fiancée was with him. From this time on, there was no further information about him. In the evening at 17:50, his fiancée alerted that our authorities that he was detained or was kept by force, and straight away our authorities started a search. After that, Khashoggi was it was clear that Khashoggi has not left the consulate. According to the Vienna Agreement, they had diplomatic immunity. So in the past, there were also statements. So the Vienna Agreement will be put on the table as well. The authorities and the General Consulate, there were no searches possible, and the Istanbul chief prosecutor and the representative of the chief prosecutor has started his investigation, and with the deepening of the investigation, we achieved further information. Prior to the day of the murder, 15 intelligence and security and forensics were shown to have arrived in our country. 6 of them at 18:20 on the 2nd of October, and the rest after around 21. Completed these investigations, and in certain media there had been criticism against our country regarding our investigation. We know who that was. These Turkish attempts are definitely not being successful in stopping us from a successful investigation. First of all, this murder, of course, may have been done in the soil, which is regarded as the soil because it's been in the Saudi consulate. However, we should remember this was within the Turkish borders. Furthermore, the Vienna Convention and other international agreements will not allow these cruelties to remain hidden. We will do our utmost for this to be enlightened. Furthermore, that Jamal Khashoggi, apart from being a Saudi citizen, he was also a very prominent journalist, also gives us more responsibility that as we have to continue this investigation on human grounds. So far, the facts are, and the evidence are that Jamal Khashoggi was the victim of a very cruel murder. This is, of course, the Saudi Arabia. We expect them to also to collaborate. The fact that they have accepted murder, they already made the first step, and from now, all the responsibles should be taken to. They should be responsible and held responsible in front of the law. We have all the evidence. The questions are as follows, and they will continue to remain. What exactly is those 15 people? Why have they got together in Istanbul on the day of the murder? We are looking for an answer to this question. Why and who had been instructed these people? That is the answer we want. And the General Consulate, why was it not straight away, but only days after was it opened for search? That is the answer we want. And why were all these different statements made? Why is the corpse of a murdered person still missing? And if the statement was made by an authority collaborator, that is a statement given. So I am asking now, who is this regional collaborator? Because The statement was not given by anyone. The statement was made by important authority from Saudi Arabia. So all these questions, without having an answer to these questions, no one should think that this incident can be ignored. The Security and Intelligence Organization and the information shows that this was premeditated and this case is not just satisfactory for us or the international world to just blame certain people for this. Personally, the King Abd Salman and the sincerity, I believe, is credible, and the impartial. It is important that the investigation is led by an impartial group, and other people also linked to this should be held responsible.
Uluslararası hukukun da, İslam hukukunun da, inanıyorum ki Suudi Arabistan Devleti'nin de hukukunun gereği budur. Türkiye olarak bu meselenin sonuna kadar takipçisi olacak, kendi hukukumuz ve uluslararası hukukun gereği neyse onun yerine getirilmesini sağlayacağız. Hatta ben bugün buradan bir çağrı yapıyorum. O çağrı şudur. Bu çağrım Suudi Arabistan Kralı Hadimül Haremeyn-i Şerifeyn başta olmak üzere üst yönetimedir. Olayın cereyan ettiği yer İstanbul'dur. Dolayısıyla bu 15+3 kişi, 18 tutuklunun yargılanmasının İstanbul'da yapılması teklifimdir.
Oh, sorry, I put. And this is my offer that the 15 and the 18 people should be taken to court in Turkey with the Turkish and international law.